Welcome to the first 4.0 Fish After Show. Holy shit, guys.
It was fantastic.
That was so fucking good. I mean, it was a little rusty. It wasn't perfect, but I fucking dug it. I'm there for that. All of it. I want
I'm
it.
not going rusty. I'm going T strong is what I'm going with that.
Yeah, my theory was, as we talked in the chat, that I felt it was more adrenaline rush and the feeling of finally playing again and overdoing it a little bit more than like rust. Obviously,
Busting your nut,
but
basically.
I think it was a little too much. But even though through the flubs and everything, they were having fun. You could see Trey having fun. They were having a blast finally being back out there, and that's what like resonated with me, and that's what I thought was like so awesome to see. That and the lights.
Yeah.
The lights are amazing. Yeah, the lights.
Oh
are
my
sweet.
god, dude! CK5
like the
was
dolly?
MVP for sure.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
looked like
thought
he was in mid-tour form. Like those things look great. That
he
was
didn't
impressive.
miss a beat, but I think that's just the way he is. I think they were a little calculated, right? Like they were a little controlled. It was very, like we discussed in the pre-show, systematic, quick hitters. What was it, 12 I don't know. It was a bunch of songs in the first set, and then it felt like in the second set, Trey was just like, "Wait a second, we're fucking Fish," and like we keep pissing in their ears and love it. And they took risks, and there were parts of it that were like, probably not the best risk to take, but overall, I think it worked. I think that the risks they took were good.
I think we were completely right earlier when we said it's going to be a greatest hits set and we're going to jam a little bit, but then the jam a little bit turned on a dime and ended up.
That's your fault.
Rift. Yeah, that is my fault because I said 5 songs second set and everyone was like, "Yeah, fuck you! Don't call a no hitter, llama."
I'm bringing Missy in.
I fucking
Missy.
Please save us.
No, it's awesome.
What's up, Adam? What's up, Adam? How you doing, man?
We're live, guys. By the way, no green room. We're in it.
We're right into it.
What'd you think, Missy? How'd you think it went?
I liked the rainbow lights. Those are really nice. I was like, I wanted a little more evil, but it was like a warm up. It was a little warmy uppy, and it was solid. It wasn't like
it wasn't a train wreck. It certainly wasn't a train wreck, right?
46 days had a little. 46 days had a little evil in it.
Or what about that weird dark fuego? Like I was kind of pissed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought the fuego should have been more like a tease and then come back, but because that was out of the Simple Jam was finally getting somewhere, it's growing legs, and I was like, oh, this is good. They went into fuego, but I like that they kept it kind of dark and weird. Like the whole second set was super fucking weird to me, and I really was into that.
They mixed into what they go into Wickapog with? It was like
Runaway Jam.
Yeah. Runaway,
but they didn't give us enough. That they could have played that more and given us more out of that.
Can we say that Down with Disease was top 10 3.0/4.0 diseases? They got into a beautiful section there with Trey and fucking Paige playing not piano. Thank God. And it was fucking, I was like, you guys are nailing it right now.
Yeah, they did kill it. But no, we can't say that because it is the best Down with Disease of 4.0. And that is.
That's as far as you're going to go with
that
it.
That is the line. The official stance of Wook Plus is we are in 4.0 now.
Yeah, but you got to bleed over for a little while.
Sure.
At least the first 3 tours. To have a gauge where to stand.
Llama, what'd you make of the show? You've been hanging out. I haven't heard anything from you yet.
It was good. I liked it.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Way to pontificate, my friend. Way to pontificate.
Oh, God. I love you, Llama.
The jams were jammy, man. I like them.
What was your favorite, most jammy jam of the whole show?
I'd say, even though it wasn't technically a jam, that was the moment for me where it was like, oh, they're back. As soon as they got
in the chat, you were.
Well, it certainly wasn't during I Never Needed You like this before.
I love that. That is so fucking cool, man. Come on. because Trey needs to play in front of people. It's like if he wants to get it up, he needs to be out there in front of everybody, you know?
Oh yeah, of course, but it was actually true to form, right? It was the most Trey way to start 4.0.
It was
Like
a
it
tab
was
song.
exactly what I feel like we all knew that's what he was gonna do, but like none of us wanted to say it out loud.
Or hoped he really wouldn't, and we were hoping, projecting that it would be something.
Right, like, oh, he'll
Funner,
still
more
bring
unique.
Punchback or Buried Alive or something. Oh, yeah, he'll do something cool. No, Trey's like, fuck, you're cool. I'm gonna do what I want.
Well, that was like right after the speech. Like I texted you guys, like right after, it's like, oh man, it's so good to see you guys, and thanks for pulling us through, and welcome back. And here's Bouncing for you. And you're like, oh man, like after all that, come on.
Bouncing is a fun song, though.
It's fun. It's great. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of 1.0 he could have pulled out right there that I would have been happy with.
Bouncing was my go-to get laid song.
So
Back in the day, and it never worked. It never.
I can't imagine why.
Bouncing.
I can't imagine why
I
not.
was like,
No,
this is it. This is my key.
if I had to pick a Fish song to get laid to, Bouncing would be like my last choice, probably.
That's how I
Monica.
I was hooking up with a guy who was playing Fish, and he played Lizards. We were hooking up, and he's like, "Hold on, wait, you gotta hear this." And I'm like, "What the fuck? I don't even know this fucking band." It was Lizards.
Did he go, oh,
That's what got me into Fish.
That's what got you into
Nice.
Fish.
Did he go, oh?
all right. I'm gonna cut you off there. I actually we talked in the pre-show about whether they were gonna go gimmicky or just kind of go like traditional, get comfortable with Fish. And if you look at that set list, the whole like up for the first 4 or 5 songs, I thought was super gimmicky, right? Like they did the tube, which is a lot of people were saying with the science reference, you know, and like the whole science debate. Free with the whole feeling I forgot, you know, bouncing around the room. We all went crazy during the pandemic. I don't know 46 days if anyone else caught on this, if it was a stretch, but I think it was around the 46-day mark after March 13th when He Who Shall Not Be Named was like, oh, it'll be gone by Easter. Poof, it's a miracle, right? And like how dumb we were to think that 46 days.
You just jumped the shark there. You were fine through bouncing.
You shall not be named.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I felt like knowing, because T, you said they put the set list on the stage, right? Like that's what it looked like.
Yeah, he did.
They usually don't do that, but it was very orchestrated.
Yeah,
like
it was because I think it was a list of songs they've definitely practiced, and then a list of songs that like they could go, like, you know, where it could go or whatever. And I feel like, and then a couple, obviously, I think he went off of the list, but yeah, I think it was definitely calculated.
Fuck you, Dusty Hill.
Yes, the Plasma Jam, dude. I love that.
That Plasma Jam was dope.
I love Plasma. It's so fun. It's a great song, and you don't get it near enough. Maybe that's a 4.0 All-Star, like Piper was in 2.0. You know, maybe
we got some good Plasmas in late 3.0, though. I feel like. I don't know. That's kind of when you jinx the whole thing, though, because that's when Kev in our thread was like, "Oh, we're gonna have a 5-song set," and then they're like, "Oh, you know this really cool thing we're doing with Runaway Jim and Wickapog? Yeah, fuck you guys. We're only gonna do that for a minute, then we're gonna move on,
and we're gonna throw a rift in there, which you know is 6 minutes and out. I love rift.
I have a question for the musicians in the room.
I think that's
there's
me.
none. Oh, there's a drummer.
What was the purpose of Mike beating his bass?
Musician.
Yeah. Why did Mike beat his bass before Down with Disease?
Because he didn't want
He's
to do it in front of
creating
the audience.
vibrations in his strings to create that ambiance, that noise. So it gets the strings vibrating at a low frequency, like
Okay.
Before the bum 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 bum.
And you know that was so cool. He did that because you were like, yeah. We're going to do the disease. Everyone said, let's do Down with Disease.
Everybody, meaning you witty motherfucker?
No, everybody. So many people said, that's the obvious choice.
Well, yeah, but it's obvious in a lot of ways.
I was hoping to segue that little instrument like effect into the whatever the throat clearing effect was.
Right.
That was a little trippy, yeah?
Yeah, man. My wife and I were watching, and like she turned to me, she's like, listen to that motherfucker by the mics ruining this jam. Like she thought it was like a crew guy clearing his throat, and then he did it again and again. So was that Trey or was that Paige? Was that a drop or was that a guitar effect? At first, it sounded like a guitar
Llama,
effect.
that was a question for you, Llama, because you brought it up.
I didn't even know how a bass worked. Like,
No, we have a Llama lesson that says you know how a bass works.
Welcome to Wook Plus. We know nothing about what we're talking about.
no, I mean, it had to be looped in, right? Because it kind of came in on beat and on time.
Yeah, I think it was a drop. What's up, Missy?
Well, there's two other songs that I really enjoyed: "Drift," "Fire," "Sleeping," and "Rise." How do you guys feel about those two?
I'm gonna turn my mic off for a
cheesy.
minute.
I prefer to call it "Come Together" because it seems more communal to me. But we could call it
That's
"Rise."
a Beatles song. It's
Rise,
a
Come
Beatles
Together.
song when you say that.
Rise come together. No, well, yeah, okay. Rise come together. I thought it was fucking beautiful.
I loved it.
If I could come together into Slave was exactly what my soul needed at the end of the show. Like it was satisfying more than I even
I
realized.
needed to
it
feel
could
good.
be.
I needed to feel good.
You needed a hood, but you didn't get your hood.
No, I like the gym in the second set though. That was what brought the joy, I thought, in that second set. Like I texted you guys, like I always like the second set gems. Like those are fun, and that was fun.
For me, Drift was kind of like Walls of the Cave. Like when it starts, I'm like all begrudging and like, oh, really? And then at the end of it, you're like, oh, this was such a good call. Like this is a great way to end the set.
You're swaying. You got your lighter out.
Look
Yeah,
at
it was awesome.
Look, we got a baby kitten. We
Aw.
rescued her.
Well, that's
It's
a
Rocky.
cutie. Very nice.
I like the white paws.
You know what? Missy, I just signed up for something called Kitty Poo, and it's like $25 a month, and they mail you a box and the litter, and then you pitch it, and every month they send you a brand new one, so you don't ever have to have a litter box because they suck. I like.
Oh my god, I know. Well, I have 2 cats now.
Oh boy.
How do the cats get along with the chickens?
I was just gonna ask that.
We are chickenless at the moment.
We're chicken free.
Oh.
Did they run away or something, or
was it a really glorious barbecue?
Yeah, I was gonna say, chicken wing night.
They went to a good home. There was just a lot.
They're on a farm upstate.
There was a chicken wing shortage, and Missy's like, I'm gonna cash in on this.
This chicken tender had enough cleaning chicken shit all day, every day.
Everywhere.
It was fine when
So
you
you
were
went with cats
quarantined?
though? Cats shit a lot too.
No, she's
No, they shit in the litter box though.
They shit in the litter box, and our dogs get
almost
along with
just
her.
They literally took over our whole backyard. They ate all of our plants, all of our grass, and just shit everywhere.
And he was fine when we were home all day, but then we went back to work, and
well,
somebody wanted us. Someone
and
was
you
like,
can't-
"Hey, I want your chicken." So I was like,
You aren't running around behind them with a roll of fucking wipes.
Yeah, dude, and then it was like the bugs and the fucking mosquitoes.
And then we had animals come into the backyard. We had a possum.
Fucking possum, rat, like wharf rats.
It's like a regular old fish song over there.
Man, yeah. See, one thing, it's the ecosystem though. See what one thing causes, and then it's like all this other stuff.
And then we introduced the mongoose, and it was fucked.
Yeah, you need the crocodiles, the alligators.
I'm glad we said organic eggs.
Yeah, this woman was like, "Hey, I'll take your chickens." We're like, "Okay."
Right.
Nice.
$50.
Good.
That's good.
If I had more
So
back to fish.
Anyway, back to fish.
Yeah, I wanna get back to the show a little bit. I'm trying really hard, Missy. So I don't know if you noticed this, but Wook Plus started after Fish stopped playing. So we've literally had 1.5 years of bullshitting and not having any poignant conversation. Like it's really just been an exercise in pontification and douchery. And now I'm like, hey, Fish is back. Let's try to have a conversation.
We had many fucking deep conversations over the years.
You guys
Very deep.
Oh yeah.
And can you did you see like Fish Twitter tonight? Like
it was so lit. It was amazing.
It was happy and
I had fun, and I said dumb shit, and people liked it, and I was like, I'm witty.
You are.
Oh, Kev got likes.
I can't.
I
So
love
what?
you guys.
No
What
mask.
was the highlight of the first show 4.0? What was?
The Down
See,
with
I'm
Disease.
looking at.
People are going to
All right,
say
we'll
the
start with you,
Down
Kev.
with Disease. People are going to say the Down with Disease, and they're right because fucking Paige fucking whipped it out and was like,
Is that what they're gonna say, or is that what you're gonna say? And you're right.
I've adopted the
Kev's gonna say down with disease, and he's right because he's a witty motherfucker.
exactly. It's
I
gonna
think
be
that Fuego was just like the slightest hint of dirtiness and evil. Like for me, it was Fuego.
But did Fish get
That's a
dirty
good
enough
call.
for you tonight? I feel like they just.
Fuck no.
Yeah, it was just a tip. It wasn't dirty, quite
It wasn't
dirty
dirty
No,
enough.
but the Fuego
Just a
gave me a little taste. It was like, okay, you know, a splash a little dirt.
By the
on
way,
it.
I hope you come on future post shows, and I hope Adam's always just laying down in the background,
hanging over the couch. Yeah.
just like, hey.
We're gonna be
T, what was your highlight?
No, sorry.
I liked Wolfman's, and then the NICU that directly followed it. I love
like
both those.
NICU.
I thought that was a
That's-
great follow up to
That was
that.
good
It was a
peak
nice cool down.
energy.
It's the
Yeah, and
Lost Riff.
Wolfman's just low.
It's like the Lost Riff song. That and Tube and Curtain were all written, and Runaway Jim were all written during Rift and never recorded for the album. And then they didn't make Hoist because, hey, we've moved on. You know, they were like, let's get horns.
And I feel like Wolfman's where like finally they really like kicked their legs off and we're like, okay, now we're kind of feeling like we're back on stage. We know what's going on. Let's play. And so I thought that was sort of like where they got the jam out. That was my
For
highlight.
sure.
Mama,
Well,
highlight.
Oh, the highlight for me would probably have to be that Fuego as well. I really enjoyed it.
Smart guy.
So
I love going to Llama. It's like taking a palate cleanser. You know.
Llama said Tube earlier though. Or was that
and
only
easy.
first set?
Huh? No, that was just to describe the moment that I felt like Fish was back.
Right. To
Mhm.
what is up? With
What
the
about
rock and
you,
roll
Wook?
thing?
What was your favorite part of the show?
My favorite isolated moment, and yeah, it was Plasma. I think that was kind of like where everything was hitting in the right gears, and like I don't know, I really dug that. But Slave, I think, was like I didn't even realize that's what I needed, but I think that's what I needed out of tonight. Like out of everything they did, I in hindsight realized that Slave was what I needed at the end of the night. So I don't know, Plasma or Slave, I think. But overall, I'll give this show like a solid B plus. I don't want to be like Chop and be all like big gap.
I
Let's
have
rank
a-
this shit, but I give
Or
it as
be-
a solid
or-
B plus.
You
Or
just
be
said it was
like,
the best show of the year.
I think
It's the best show.
Yeah.
Far the best show of
For 2 more
4.0.
nights. So I have a philosophical question.
All right.
All
Does
right.
playing Slave at the end of set 2 kind of symbolize a return to normalcy?
Yeah, but it was super fucking weird with the throat clearing and everything. So it's like a weird normal.
A weird normal. Does it kind of symbolize a new normal?
No,
Yeah.
because we're all still slaves.
Well, it's like
because we're
it
back
was
out in
nice
the world.
because it's so expected and like I don't know, like not to be all meta and
you expect it,
philosophical, but well, no, I think a slave ending a show like that is pretty common. Like
no,
that's
it is common, but I'm saying, would you expect it at that particular?
yeah. Well,
show?
let me say my point, Kev.
All right, sorry.
My point being that the last few days, especially, have felt unsure, right? Like I felt like we were making progress coming out of the pandemic. We were getting vaccines. And then the last few days, last week or two, there's been a lot of uncertainty. And like I didn't know where things were going. And like, you know, I'm an anxious dude. Like that's just who I am. So to be in a show and consumed with the music and to have it resolve, like the dissonance of the set resolved with a slave was appropriate. It was comforting, but also weird, which was also comforting, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably
So you kind of had a comfort sandwich with a little
I'm
bit of
looking the
weirdness in
shit
there.
out of this, but it was nice. I felt
I'm
good about
comforted
this
just
show.
listening to you.
Right.
I like weird myself.
I'm talking directly to you, Adam. Nobody else is here. There's nobody watching this show. This is one-on-one. I'm staring right at you.
He needs to be comforted.
God, I wish they gave us more with that Wickapog runaway, though.
Oh, Adam, Adam, what was your highlight?
Well,
you're over
Llama,
there
you're not getting in here. Kev's all over that.
The entire first set, I was actually literally watching on my phone because I had a softball game tonight.
Nice.
And I actually got down with disease, was driving home, which was amazing, by the way. It was a great drive home. Anytime they play Free's a song I love, I'm happy. So that right off the bat, third song, great. I was happy. But that Down with Disease was awesome. The one observation I had, and I don't know if anybody else, and I don't know if it's post-COVID or just he's just become grumpy. I personally, I think Fishman's a little checked out. Everybody that they were panning on, that they were showing, all three were into it. Guys in front, Fishman just had that look on his face, like he just, I don't know, didn't want to be there. I don't know. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if I'm just being cynical because he's been such a grouch about everything in life the last year and a half, and now
didn't he just get a divorce too? And like,
yeah, man, give this fucking guy a break.
I don't want to get too defensive of Fish, but he's my favorite. I got to be honest, and I think as a drummer, and this I may be way off base, but
trauma too last week or a couple of days ago.
Oh, and I think being the drummer's the hardest position or instrument to recover from 18 months off. You know what I mean? Like, because it's very much a physical performance, right? So I feel like it's, and I don't know, I'm projecting, but I feel like Trey or Mike can just jump back into the groove.
I am John Fishman.
Yeah,
oh my God, I wish.
Lux
fucking love John.
Wasn't he the one who said like we're so happy to be playing, or like it's so good?
Yeah, he did.
He did. That. We might have missed that.
It was just an observation. Out of weather. Listen, what the hell do I know?
Well, you know what? Your fucking.
I love your observations, Adam.
I'm
You're
sorry,
spot on.
but your wife, your wife starts stepping out on you. That's fucked up, and it hurts. I've been there. I've done that shit, and it fucking hurts, and it hurts for a long time.
Oh. Now I feel bad for laughing. I'm sorry.
Like,
I was already laughing before I realized what you were saying.
I am well past that. That was 13. I tweeted about it today. That was 13 years ago. But I'm just saying that, for him, it's fresh. It's like a fucking open wound still.
And doesn't he have like 38 kids or something? Like that has to be hard.
He's raised his own army. He has his own little army he can send out.
He's got a litter.
Anyone that has more than 3 kids, like my mind just goes to like it's like this crazy Amish family with like a whole pack, like a bus full of kids.
We're gonna fuck you up.
So, what about his beard, Fishman's beard, guys?
He's gonna be great.
I loved it, but again, I'm partial to drummers with beards. So
I mean, I feel like he's single again. He's got to kind of like.
It's me.
He looks a little worn, right? A little bit worn down.
Yeah. A little weathered, a little
weathered,
a little like he's been at sea for a little bit,
Yeah,
we're done.
What? It looks like
done.
It looked like Fish and Kev were looking for the Black Pearl with Johnny Depp.
They're out on a whaling adventure. Got back. They're both a little weathered and torn. Give them a break. They're not quite ready for tour yet.
Dude, when Christina came downstairs,
to me, it looked like he was looking at every single person not wearing a mask and cursing them under his breath.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But I kept saying that to these guys too. I counted 3 people, and then 2 of them took their mask off, and there was like one girl that I saw like down front wearing one. The whole beginning. It was very, very weird.
I'm getting a little nervous.
Right?
Have
they all been vaccinated, you think?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No, because you never know. Like Carson Wentz today. I'm not going to say whether I was vaccinated. Well, you just did, you dumbass. It's fucking go get a shot.
Yeah, because, Fish and Carson Wentz are on the same playing field. They're at the same level.
They both play Philly.
The bigger issue, especially starting in the South, is the fact that forget about them or the people surrounded by them, or even those that are going to the show. How about everybody that work in these local venues that are giving you your beer, that are part of the light, part of setting the stage up? These guys are around taking your tickets.
Right.
It's all those people. Yeah.
If they're not fast, what good is it?
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder how many Wook flu cases are going to be mistaken as COVID cases.
Well, go get a fucking
because
test.
after every tour, I feel like shit. I mean, I love Fish, but I don't think I've ever had a tour that I get out of and I'm like, I feel super healthy. Like I'm always a little sneezy.
A tour, like after even a show or two, like Dick's after Dick's every year, it's like Jesus, I need a week to recover just from that.
Yeah.
So
I get a B12 shot, airborne.
Right.
I'm like loading up before
I got this,
hit the road.
Smart, yeah.
I got this gum. I got this gum that you
Wait. We're gonna let Llama go. He's had his hand up for like an hour.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say, what was you guys' reaction when the band first came out and like the band made eye contact with the audience and the audience kind of made eye contact back, like that moment?
It's special. That's like the goosebumps.
Right? I got goosebumps watching it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's that moment when they first walk out too, and like everybody starts screaming, and they're just kind of taking the moment in. Is what's
the lights
great.
Go down, and that's amazing, and it's such a great feeling. I think that's what we all live for. That's why it's like every Fish show when they first come out, and
it was like that times 100 though. I don't know. It's
you're right. 100 PA. Yeah,
I agree. So, Missy, you going to any shows this tour?
Going to Nashville next week.
Oh, nice. Kevin will be there.
Hit me up. I'm down there. Hit me up.
Dude, I'll be there with like 30 girls.
Oh, well, then hit me up.
Oh, man.
It's Bitches tour, Atlantic City. And then I think we're going to do Dick's. I think we decided tonight to do Dick's. I want to do Dick's.
It's hard to argue with 2 round trip tickets to Denver for $400 all in.
I hear you.
Nice.
Do it.
You guys should come out. You guys should come hang out at the Wook Plus table. We're gonna have a spot at Shakedown and be broadcasting live from Dick's. NAC actually.
Can I do
you
live?
Should come and co-host.
I want to do live from the red carpet.
Well, we'll see you next week.
Yes. Hell yes.
No, I desperately want you to join us in AC because it's only Kev and I feel like we need help.
He has no faith in the two of us.
I have zero
fucking anything.
He has faith in one of you.
0.0 faith.
He's got faith in one of you, and he doesn't have a lot of faith in the other one of you.
Well, I wish he had more faith in himself then.
That was witty, Kev. That was witty. That was witty.
Oh my God, let's fuck up AC, dude. I'm in.
Yeah,
for real. I'm already signed up for that yoga over at Fan Art.
What time are you doing? The 8 in the morning when I'm still up, or the 10 when I've had to stay up for 2 hours?
Because I made the 9 o'clock because she's gonna still be sleeping. I'm up early, but then I'm like, why do I want to go to Caesars from the Borgata at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I have to go back to the Borgata? So I'm gonna switch.
So you're doing
later.
10. You're doing the 10.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll do the.
We have to get emo in on that, and then we'll all come up there and.
Fucking AC, yes.
But when you get to Nashville, hit me up. I'm staying at a place where I apparently can see the venue from my hotel room.
I will. I don't even know where I'm staying. My friends booked it up. But
there's a place called.
I'll fucking hook you up.
There's a place called the Sportsman Club that's around the corner from where I'm staying that has a rooftop bar that you can see the venue from. So you can pregame there and see what's going on over at the fucking venue. You see a bunch of people going in, you're like, all right, I need to get over there right now.
The Sportsman Club or the Sportsman Grill? What's it called?
I don't know. It's something about a sportsman.
All right.
All right. Well,
I'll find it and send you a message.
The good news is Fish is back.
And Kev's plans sound like they're in solid.
I feel very, very.
Kev, you're
hated
very
sometimes.
open with your travel plans on international TV. I don't know if you should be just dropping that info to
What, that
everybody.
I'm staying at a hotel near the venue when there's.
You know you have at least 2.5 stalkers out there, and they now know exactly where you're going to be.
Well, they can come stalk me, I would guess. I mean, I'm easy to get along with.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love you, Kev. All right,
So,
guys.
Misty, what is the name of your thing again? Because next time I want to try to pick the opener.
I don't know. I think we're going to do a different contest, but it's called fanship.com. And anybody can sign up with a PH. Tonight, they awarded the first 2 prizes. So someone won $500 for calling the opener, and I think someone won second place. I don't know if there was a third place yet.
Damn,
nice.
Yeah. And John, the guy who started it is just
hotel.
fucking cool as shit. Like, he's just like, he'll do whatever. I'm like, it's awesome. He just wants it to succeed. He just wants to connect all Phish fans. So it's not like just dating. Like, if you just want to like change tickets or do something, I think he's going to do something in AC too. And I love helping him promote it. Awesome.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah, like
Very
we're
nice.
constantly making changes to it, updating the site, making it like more usable. But yeah, there's a lot of people on it now. So I'm like, whoa.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So even
Anything else you want to plug?
When are we getting trivia? Are we going to do trivia ever again, or is it done because the quarantine?
I don't know. I was thinking about doing trivia, some kind of like something with trivia and AC, but I'm too lazy to put it together. I feel like
I feel like I never had a fair chance. And if you could rent a bar where we could do the trivia live in a bar, I would kick everyone's ass.
I know,
because
right?
I'd be live and in
That's what
person.
I'm doing, like just getting like a place where we could do it somewhere. I don't know. I just launched an Etsy store of T-shirts this evening.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So, yay! My links are everywhere. So check those out. I made some Plasvod Vox T-shirts for the ladies.
I like. Or are they the spaghetti strap ones? I like the spaghetti strap shirts.
I did like little half shirts. Little
well, thank you. Thank you.
Me too.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and call this because we're going to be doing these every show. So I'm trying to keep them around this time.
Yes.
Tune in next time. We'll be here Friday night, right? Is that the next show?
Yep.
That's
And I'll see you in Nashville.
Yes.
Missy.
Dude, we should join after Nashville. We'll be all like,
I'm gonna go see a band called Big
balloons in the lot.
Something.
Yes.
There's a band called Big Something playing after the first.
Yeah,
night in
I
Nashville.
love them. They're great.
I'm going to see them. I'm going to see them. They're a half a mile away from the venue after the
Big
show.
Something is
Big
playing
Something's
after
great.
Nashville. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll grab a ticket for that. We were thinking about that. Is it at Brooklyn Bowl? I don't know.
Well, the other band playing is Spafford, but I'm giving my money to Big Something.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't do
Great.
7-letter bands. So
Kev's not going to let me get out of here tonight, by the way.
No,
he's not. Just have to-
Kevin, we'll hook
keep
it up.
talking.
I'll talk to you offline.
Great to go, guys.
I
Good
love
seeing
you
everybody.
guys.
Can't wait for
Friday.
Alabama.
Love everybody. I'll see you guys.